I'd like to talk to you about the Union Jack. Well, not the Union Jack, more like the directions on the Union Jack. See, it's nice to have a little visualization at times on certain things, and in the world of martial arts, one of the things that is often under-trained is combative movement patterns. And some of the reason is it's not as flashy as the punching and kicking. It's the punching and kicking and joint locks are what capture the student's attention. Unfortunately, that's not really what wins a fight. What wins a fight is taking the superior angles and using the superior leverage and timing and all that stuff, and that requires motion. It requires hip movement, it requires foot movement. So the easiest way to begin training is to trace out the Union Jack. You can also think of it in terms of perhaps a compass rose. That's just as valid. It's simply the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west, with the intermediate directions, northeast, southeast, all that. I use the Union Jack because my head is filled with steampunk, and steampunk is all about Victorian era England, and therefore the Union Jack just pops. But the compass is equally valid. If you want to get more complicated, feel free to use the Kempo yantra. It's the circle symbol. I'll make a slide right here now. But anyway, the Kempo yantra is showing a more symbolic representation of large circle, medium circles, small circles, curved angles, straight lines, angles, small angles. It's the whole, basically, straight and diagonal linear motion, and then large and small circular motion, and intermix it anyhow. But the point is, get moving and start learning how to not only move in at these angles, but start learning how to do so with some agility. Speed, power, grace, fluidity, balance, all these things. But it's not enough to just stand still and punch and kick. It's not enough to just work the bag, work in and out, work around. But like I said, just start with the Union Jack. Just draw out all 8 directions. Interestingly enough, with wow, my dog is excited. But with any type of swinging or slashing weapon, such as a stick, a club, a knife, a sword, the Union Jack directions, the compass rose directions, are actually just as valid as your basic swinging or slashing angles. So there you have it, just a brief little lesson on using angles and having a visualization to start your training. You don't need any special techniques for this. Just start moving and feel out your balance and start feeling out speed and power and structure as you're doing it. We'll get into some techniques later on, and hopefully soon I will have a members, an exclusive members section on the website, so we can start getting into more video lessons and whatnot. So there you have it, and I will talk to you next time. Good journey.